Your guitar on?
Keep playing, I'll find you in a second.
I co-wrote this song with my dog. It's called Let Me Off the Leash. Well, you say that I'm a dog, a big old hound. Well, I know it must be true the way I follow you all around. My doghouse is real cozy, my little rose garden is rosy. Just outside is the whole world wide, and I feel a little nosy. Let me off the leash, won't you please? I won't be sniffing my nose where it's not supposed to be. I'll leave the kitty cats alone, I won't stray far from home. Sometimes you know a big old dog just got to roam. Let me off the leash. I just gotta know if this big old world got any new tricks to teach. I'll always come home to you, you know I did say that I do, and I'll be true with you. Just let me off the leash. Well, tonight I'd like to go out with the boys. We'll steal some eggs, we'll lift our legs, we'll make a little noise. Don't mean I don't love you, I think you're on the moon. Let me make this clear, without you here, I don't know what I'd do. So if you ever leave, I bark and howl. So make me cry, don't say goodbye, don't never tell your puppy chow. But let me off the leash, won't you please? I won't be sniffing my nose where it's not supposed to be. I'll leave the kitty cats alone, I won't stray far from home. Sometimes you know a big old dog just got to roam. Let me off the leash. I just gotta know if this big old world got any new tricks to teach. I always come home to you, you know I did say that I do, and I'll be true if you just let me off the leash. I will be true if you just let me off the leash once in a while. Let me off the leash. Ow. Did you ever run out of gas? Gasoline. And I was coming back from North Florida back to home. I'm from Miami, by the way. My name is Livingston. And I was coming back from Gainesville with a friend, with Marie, an off singer who a lot of you know. And we passed on 95 there's a place where there's about 22 miles between exits. And we just passed the previous exit, and Marie was driving, it was my car, so we were equally responsible for the fact that that needle was like way over on the left side of the dial. And I was looking and I was saying, you know, I don't think we're going to make it to the next exit. And Marie said, no, you know, you just got to be positive and help me pray to gasoline angels. Well, anyway, I thought that'd make an interesting song, but I decided to change the names to protect the stupid, and so you'll probably recognize the people that are now in the song. Went out on the road with his good friend Gypsy Rose. As a courtesy, he kept the conversation less technical, and she kept on her clothes. Albert had the brain that had united space and time. Rose could see the future, and she could read your mind, but they did not have a practical phone between. And the gas gauge needle was sitting on E. Albert said, E equals empty, squared. Rose Albert, don't be scared. He said, you'll have to push this car a long, long way. She said, think only happy thoughts and help me pray to Gasoline Angel. Gasoline Angel. If you were motivated to sing along, your part would probably be the Albert calculated for a quarter of an hour, but the gypsy raised her faith to a higher power, and the gas gauge needle was arrested in its travel, and they coasted to the station, tires crunching on the gravel, and that great big shell was like a sign from heaven, and they pumped in 14 gallons, though the manual said 11. Albert said, this car was wunderbar, but I can't tell you why. She said, the laws of physics, Albert dear, do not apply to Gasoline Angel. Gasoline Angel. Well, they got back on the road again, and the gypsy seemed real pleased. Albert, he was silent and a little ill at ease, and he pondered and he pondered, and then he thought some more, till he found the answer that he was looking for. He said, "Folks, we knows a secret now. We never will be stuck." She just smiled a crooked half a smile, and she said, "Don't push your luck with Gasoline Angel. Gasoline Angel." And if you go down to Miami and you go out west of town along the turnpike, look out west into the Everglades, what you see are thousands and thousands of the trunks of this tree with a white trunk and a pale green leaf. That's the Melaleuca tree. It was brought here 100 years ago by a botanist named John Gifford to dry up that big useless swamp we call the Everglades. 100 years later, we don't think that's such a good idea anymore. But the tree is still at it. And it's a hard tree to get rid of because it's got that soft bark, very difficult to cut down because of that soft bark. Impervious to fire because fire just makes it spread more seeds. What can we do? We can sing along in the chorus, and it goes like this. Melaleuca, 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 Luca, Luca, what do you see? Nothing but the Melaleuca, Melaleuca, the ubiquitous favorite tree. Friends, I like to say with some degree of pride that this is the only song in the English language with both the words Melaleuca and ubiquitous in the same song. But I'm just all choked up. Let's try the chorus one more time. Melaleuca, 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 Luca, Luca, what do you see? And nothing but the Melaleuca, Melaleuca, the ubiquitous favorite tree. When I was in elementary school, we had to learn all the names of the Florida trees. We recite them in turn. Now the years have gone by and it's easier to learn their names because the names of the Florida trees are all the same. Sing them with me now. Melaleuca, 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 Luca, Luca, what do you see? Nothing but the Melaleuca, Melaleuca, the ubiquitous favorite tree. Dr. Gabriel brought the Melaleuca tree from Australia. I don't think that he knew that we would live to rue the day. We've got Melaleuca multiplying, crowding out the local flora. And in every direction that you look, you just see more. Melaleuca, 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 Luca, Luca, what do you see? Nothing but the Melaleuca, Melaleuca, the ubiquitous paper tree. You can't cut them, you can burn them or drive through them in your 4x4. Yes, this Melaleuca tree is a problem that we can't ignore. But there doesn't seem to be a thing to do except to say, I wish we could send the Melaleuca back to Australia, yeah. Melaleuca, 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 Luca, Luca, what do you see? Nothing but the Melaleuca, Melaleuca, the ubiquitous paper tree. One more time, Melaleuca, 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 Luca, Luca, what do you see? Hey, nothing but the Melaleuca, Melaleuca, the ubiquitous paper tree. I was up in Nova Scotia a couple years ago, and listen, let me start by saying that there is a part you can sing along with this on this one, and it's in French. And it goes, Je suis le chat gris. I am the gray cat. Thank you very much. That's what a college education will do for you. One semester of college French, and you got to use everything you learn, right? Up in Fort Anne in Nova Scotia, they have a 400-year-old graveyard that dates back to the time when the French were in Nova Scotia. They called it Acadie. They kicked all the Acadiens out, and they became the Cajuns in Louisiana. There is a fellow there, a French Canadian, who's moved back to Nova Scotia and has really adopted this place and does a tour of this graveyard. Just loves this place, and like anything, you know, where somebody really loves something, it's infectious. You know, you really get the feel of this place. And so he starts his tour at midnight, gives everybody a candle in a wooden box. Everybody's walking around in this pitch dark graveyard, and for some reason, there's a neighborhood cat that has decided to join the tour every night. At the time of the tour, he shows up. He's a gray cat, and I figured he's French, so he would introduce himself, like I said, Je suis le chat gris. I'm the gray cat in the graveyard. Je suis le chat gris. The graveyard tour is about to start. Je suis le chat gris. 2,000 souls lie sleeping here. Bring your candles, never fear. Oh, scratch me right behind the ear. Je suis le chat gris. Allez. Je suis le chat gris. Encore. Je suis le chat gris. Now here's Alain, I know him well. Je suis le chat gris. He got lots of scary stories to tell. Je suis le chat gris. Yeah, here lies Monsieur and his wife, death by drowning, gun or knife. Everyone ends up here, that's life. Je suis le chat gris. Allez. Je suis le chat gris. Dis-moi. Je suis le chat gris. Hey, this gravestone's got a skull with wings. Je suis le chat gris. And the candlelight brings out the flying things. Je suis le chat gris. Here's a big moth, he's juicy and fat. Was swiping my paw, and that is that. He saw the flame, not the cat. Je suis le chat gris. Allez. Je suis le chat gris. C'est moi. Je suis le chat Shackley, I'm the great cat in the graveyard. Je suis le Shackley, blow the candles out before you depart. Je suis le Shackley, hey, go be happy, drink your wine. Sing and dance while you have time, you only get one life, but I get 9. Je suis le Shackley, you only get one life, but I get 9. Je suis le Shackley, je suis le Shackley, je suis le Shackley, fini. Hey, I got a friend who likes to eat pie. Apple pie, cherry pie, peach pie, pecan pie. You know, and some songs have a deeper meaning, and it pays to really listen carefully and find that deeper meaning. This is not one of those songs. It has no deeper meaning. I got a friend named Jack, he's a regular guy, but you don't bother Jack when he's eating pie. He'll shake your hand, look you square in the eye, but you don't bother Jack when he's eating pie. When Jack's eating pie, all the world does cease. He's a picture of a man who has truly found peace. To touch his fork, we'll have to call the police. No lie, you don't bother Jack when he's eating pie. Ba-doo, ba-doo, ba-doo. Doesn't matter if it's winter or the 4th of July. You don't bother Jack when he's eating pie. He got a scoop of vanilla sitting on the side. You don't bother Jack when he's eating pie. Got a friendly grin that shines through that beard. He's a man to be trusted and not to be feared. Just one time he gets a little weird, no lie. You don't bother Jack when he's eating pie. No, you don't bother Jack. No, you don't bother Jack. No, you don't bother Jack. Can you tell me why? You don't bother Jack when he's eating pie. Ba-doo, ba-doo, ba-doo. Do-do-do. Way up in heaven there'll be pie in the sky. And you don't bother Jack when he's eating pie. We'll all become angels and learn to fly. You don't bother Jack when he's eating pie. King will call Jack down to his right hand. I'll say, wait a minute, Lord, you got to understand. But I guess you do, because you made that man, no lie. Even you don't bother Jack when he's eating pie. Nah, you don't bother Jack. No, you don't bother Jack. No, you don't bother Jack. Can you tell me why? You don't bother Jack when he's eating pie. Ba-doo, ba-doo, ba-doo. Do-do-do, there's just one rule we all gotta live by. You don't bother Jack when he's eating pie. Fish gotta swim and birds gotta fly, and you don't bother Jack when he's eating pie. A lie is a lie, a fact's a fact. Life is pie, and that is that. And if you disagree, well then you don't know Jack. No lie, you don't bother Jack when he's eating pie. No, you don't bother Jack. No, you don't bother Jack. No, you don't bother Jack. Can you tell me why? You don't bother Jack when he's eating pie. No, you don't bother Jack. No, you don't bother Jack. No, you don't bother Jack. Can you tell me why? You don't bother Jack when he's eating pie. You don't bother Jack when he's eating pie. You don't bother Jack when he's eating pie. I want to try playing a brand new one for you, because you look like you're friendly. Kind of. Does anybody know where the Perdido River is? It's the border between Florida and Alabama. And when I was driving home from Texas last year, hit the Florida border and you think you're almost home, and it's like, I live in Miami. But I would like to say that there is an inaccuracy in the chorus, and that's that if the chorus were to be accurate, I would actually have to live in Key West. So you'll see when I get there. But it rhymes better. In my little car, I got room for everything. In my little car, I got the radio to sing. In my little car, got room for everything. I love to drive in my little car. In my little car, it's big enough for me. My little car, it keeps me company. My little car, it's big enough for me. I love to drive in my little car. And it's not far across Alabama, where the Perdido River meets the Gulf of Mexico. I'm taking my sweet time, I'm crossing that state line. I got 900 miles to go. I got 900 miles to go. I got 900 miles to go home. In my little car, he says he's missing you wherever you are. I guess I miss you too. Hey, my little car, he says he's missing you, and I love to drive in my little car. Thank God it's not far across Alabama, where the Perdido River meets the Gulf of Mexico. I've got 900 miles to go home. In my little car, in my little car, in my little car, got room for everything. Why don't you quit your job? I believe we could fit you in my little car. Got room for everything. I'd love to drive in my little car, because it's too far across Alabama, where the Perdido River meets the Gulf of Mexico. I'm taking my sweet time, I'm crossing that state line. I got 900 miles to go. I got 900 miles to go. I got 900 miles to go home, home to you. I got 900 miles to go home. In my little car, in my little car, in my little car, in my little car. How are we doing on time here? We got 5? 6 minutes? I'm going to do this one about my grandmother. It's another fairly new song. My grandmother claims to be 5 feet tall. My grandmother has never been 5 feet tall in her life. And she's a whole lot farther from 5 feet tall than she used to be, too. But, boy, she's as sharp as a tack, and she just likes to get out and do anything. You know, she's up for anything. She's great. She's a great friend. And her name is Rose. When she applied for her driver's license, she learned to drive when she was about 50-something. And she wrote down her height as 60 inches. which they transcribed as 6'0". Mrs. Livingston, can you step out of the car, please? Could you stand up? Little Rosie, just 5 feet high. Still, you know, we see eye to eye. Little Rosie, little Rosie, little Rosie and me, we'd go and out steppin'. Little Rosie, just 4'9", a little smaller every time I see Rosie. Little Rosie, little Rosie and me, we'd go and out steppin'. Little Rosie been steppin' since 1910, and every Friday night, little Rosie and I, we'd go out steppin' again. Little Rosie, 4'1.5", she knows a place that got Guinness on draft. Little Rosie, little Rosie, little Rosie and me, we going out steppin'. Little Rosie been steppin' since 1910, and every Friday night, little Rosie and I, we go out steppin' again. I tease little Rosie about her height, but she's 7 foot tall if you measure the fight. Little Rosie, little Rosie, little Rosie and me, we going out steppin'. I tease little Rosie about her height, but she's 7 foot tall if you measure the fight. Little Rosie, little Rosie, little Rosie and me, we going out steppin'. Little Rosie, come on, we're going out steppin'. Little Rosie and me, we going out steppin'. I got time for one more. This is a song told from the point of view of an armadillo on I-75, and it's got a sing-along part, and it goes like this: sing oh wee oh, sing oh wee oh wee oh, sing oh wee oh, where the grass does not grow. Oh wee oh, sing oh wee oh wee oh, it's the graveyard of the armadillo. From the Florida coast to the Texas sun, our kind has roamed since time was begun. We've a fearsome legend every one of us knows, all about the place where the grass does not grow. Where the legend it tells of birds that fly with a roar in their throat and fire in their eye, and they fly so fast and they fly so low, down in the place where the grass does not grow. Sing oh wee oh, sing oh wee oh wee oh, sing oh wee oh, where the grass does not grow. Oh wee oh, sing oh wee oh wee oh, it's the graveyard of the armadillo. Now one of our kind on that fateful day, with his fine long snout and his armor of gray, well, his fate was sealed when he chanced to go down in the place where the grass does not grow. Well, his fear increased with the heavy bird's roar. In his ancestral memory, he'd seen this before. He stood transfixed by the eyes of flame. The last thing he saw was the great bird's name. It was Volvo. Sing oh wee oh wee oh, sing oh wee oh, where the grass does not grow. Oh wee oh, sing oh wee oh wee oh, it's the graveyard of the armadillo. So armadillos home, wherever you may roam, be careful if you stray from your armadillo home, and teach your children, every one of them should know, beware of the place where the grass does not grow. Sing oh wee oh, sing oh wee oh wee oh, sing oh wee oh, where the grass does not grow. Oh wee oh, sing oh wee oh wee oh, it's the graveyard of the armadillo. Sing oh wee oh, sing oh wee oh wee oh, sing oh wee oh, where the grass does not grow. Oh wee oh, sing oh wee oh wee oh, graveyard of the armadillo. It's the graveyard of the armadillo. Thanks very much.
Hey, Grant, you want to...
Are you still getting ready? Okay. You want a real quick song? Okay, I've got one. Marie, you got 46 seconds. Okay, I'll tune. You got 52 seconds.
Okay, Albert.
Last night I went fishing in my dreams, in a sailboat on an ocean filled with sleep. I brought my reeling line, my leaders and spoons, in hopes to catch a tune from the deep. You know that the fruition of my fishing expedition is this melody you're hearing here today. It's a pretty tune, I know, as far as little ditties go, but you should have heard the one that got away.